Okay, so here we go. We are at the VO2 Masters analyzer and we're getting started. So you're gonna open the box and you're gonna see this. So you'll have a mask. Underneath the mask, you're gonna have, this is what they call a mask locking nut, and this is the applicator that will go over that, that'll help lock it on. So this is the mask of you using, it's a medium mask, and you'll need to know that information. These are batteries for replacement in case the batteries are running low. These are the filters up here. These are called user pieces here. User pieces, sorry. And then this one up here is called the calibrating syringe adapter. And we're going to be using only this one here. It's a medium. You can see right in there it has an M. So we'll always be using the medium one. This is going to be just a rubber, rubber like gasket we'll use for the calibration. This is our VO2 Master machine. This is the actual VO2 analyzer. This is our syringe here that we're going to use for calibration. This will be the calibration tube, and then we'll have, this is the mask strap that holds the mask on your face. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do is you're going to pull out the VO2, and then you're going to push on this button right there, and that's going to turn the machine on, and then underneath there'll be a light that'll come on. At first it'll come on with a blue. It's supposed to, it says in the directions it's supposed to turn to white, but what we're finding is it kind of turns to a green. Okay, so that's the first thing you do, and you just set it down, and set it down upside down like this. And then the next thing you're gonna do is you're gonna come over to your phone, and you've already opened up, or you've downloaded the app, and you've already put the information in. You created a login and a password. Then you've already created your athlete and put all your athlete's information in there. So, and actually first you started with the devices to make sure that you're signed up or you're logged in. So if we hit device, you can see the VO2 Masters, you're connected. So your phone is connected to the device here. And we're also, there's your location is. So if you're gonna be out running or doing something like this out and about, it'll keep track of your location and all that kind of stuff. Also, another part under here should be the heart rate monitor, which we can't seem to upload for this video, but there will be that on there too, okay? So you wanna make sure the devices are first. Then you wanna go, like I said, go to your athlete and make sure your athlete's all put in there. So this is all the information that you want to have. Name, date of birth, you want to have height, and make sure you're accurate, this and weight. Once you're done with that, you're all done. And then, now we've covered athlete and device. Those are the things you need to cover first, and then we're going to go to the record. So record is important. Now we have the user piece we're using is a medium. The mass size, we're going to be using medium mass size, but if someone needs another mass size, then you're going to go down and put the small. We do have a small mass size, but most of the time we're going to be using that medium. So now I've got medium and medium, mass size and user piece is medium. Those are all ready to go. And so next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to hit this button right here. And now it's saying what kind of exercise we want to do here. So if you do have a specific exercise program, like graded testing, like that type of thing, but we're going to be using the free most of the time here because you're going to be using different things. And it's going to go into confirm the athlete, make sure you got the right person in there, the right age and height and weight, all that kind of stuff. And once you're done with that, you just hit next. Now we're going to work into the calibration part of this. So it looks like we're going to enter session name, and we'll just put in there test. So you're going to enter your session. Maybe it's the first time you work with your athlete, and then you're going to put in what activity that you want to do, and it gives you a lot of different things to choose from. So just go ahead and put in, I'll put martial arts because that's what I love. And if you want to put any notes in there, put the notes in there too, because this is a free form. And then, okay, we got to do an update now, I guess. So, okay, we'll just cancel this for now. And then update. Okay, so, yep, I'm totally lost now. So, oh, we need to go back into records. Okay, so, okay, we did the free, and we added that. Okay, and we added, when we're just going to this next section because we haven't. Okay, we'll cancel that and go. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna pick the mask, or we're gonna pick the mouthpiece type. And remember what I said, always go with an M. So the M will be, you'll see that says right in there, N, okay? So we're gonna take that out next. And then on this, we're gonna go ahead and click M for the piece. And then we're gonna hit next. And then we're gonna pick the mass size, and it's probably gonna be a medium mass size. That's what we're gonna use most of the time. And then this will all look the same. We wanna make sure it's 3 liters because that's how large the syringe is and how much oxygen we're gonna push through it, okay? So now what we're gonna do next is we're gonna put the mouthpiece and everything together. So first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna come up and you're gonna grab a filter. So you grab the filter and put the filter right in here. Press it down, make sure it's good and firm in there. Next thing you do is you take the user piece and you screw it in, and you want to make sure that this opening, there's an opening so this is the top part of it and this is the bottom part. You want to make sure that whole opening is towards the bottom, okay? Next part, what we want to do is we want to make sure the syringe, we're going to move this out of the way for a second. We're going to get the syringe ready. So we put the syringe piece on here. And then we're going to get the syringe adapter, which is at the top here. We're going to put the syringe adapter. It fits right in and it just twists. But first, before we do that, we're going to put this piece in here, and we want to have this so it faces in a downward direction like this. So this is the top of the VO2 Master, and this is our piece, and we want to make sure the extra bulk piece is towards the top, so it looks like that. Next, we want to put in our syringe adapter piece, screw it in so it's in there nice and tight, so it twists in. And then what we want to do is we want to put it right on the syringe piece, or the syringe hose. Having a hard time with words here. Okay, so now we are pretty much ready to roll to do the calibration. So if we look up at the calibration, up at the phone, it says start. So what we want to do is we want to hit the start, and then there's a timing bar. And then the timing bar, we want to make sure we do in and out with the syringe according to what it says. So every time it goes blue, that is when there's an exhale. Is that correct? Yep. So I'm just going to pull it out just to get it all ready to go. So we got this syringe out. It is already exhaled. No, it's already inhaled. So on the exhale, I want to make sure it's blue. So right now, blue. And then and you can look, and as the flow calibration is the bottom bar, and as it starts to work its way all the way across, that means it's calibrating. So this is what it looks like when it's fully calibrated. It says good, and then you move to the next part of the test, or then you can start the testing. So if we hit next, this actually takes us into having the person set up with the VO2 on their face. Okay, so I'll shoot that in the next video. Okay, that's enough.